Royan spun away from the guy, some worker looking for an extra take from his shift. Idiot. Royan wasn't about to get caught stealing, or aiding in theft, not this close to finally leaving. It wasn't uncommon for people to snag a few treasures, sell them to those who had extra coin, but Royan? No way. Even his momentary lapse in attention could have ended it all for him. He wasn't about to risk execution when he was this close to finally leaving this place for good. So here's exactly what old Bella was thinking when writing this scene. I knew the stakes mattered. If Royan steals, he's executed. I knew the reader needed to understand that, so that's what I wrote, with the tools that I had at the time. But now I'd ask a different question to write this same scene. What does it actually look like to live under these stakes every single day? So let's rewrite this with that in mind. Royan spun away from the guy whose eyes were doing too much skimming for his liking, trailing after anything that shone. Idiot. Royan was younger than him, when he'd had even skinnier arms, even darker bags under his eyes, drier, cracked, and bleeding lips. Something moved quickly. He flicked his gaze to the figure, light fabric, clean, drifting on the poor excuse of a breeze. She caught him looking. He snapped his head down, put his back to the kid again, stabbing another item, then another, and rapidly dropping it in his bag. They couldn't pin anything on him. He was working. He had nearly a full bag. It was the kid she was watching. Had to be. His gaze found the kid's face again. He didn't look like the type to get lucky. Looked more like the type Royan only ever saw again dangling from the posts as he came into work. Royan grabbed another piece and set it in his bag, not looking at the kid again. This time, he wouldn't have to see what became of him. Notice the information didn't disappear. It just stopped interrupting the story. Instead of writing what I knew, I started writing what living in that world would actually feel like. And that's all from just designing the experience on the page instead of writing the conclusion.